Dear friends, Shalom! Welcome to our episode number 30, entitled Triumphant Cross. Our gospel text is taken from the Gospel according to St. John, chapter 3, verses 13 to 17, the so-called Nicodemus incident. Like many in Israel, Nicodemus was a religious person, a believer, and wanting to know God and His ways. Being a member of the rulers of Israel called the Sanhedrin, not wanting to risk his position and his reputation, he approached Jesus only at night. In the conversation with Nicodemus, Jesus draws a parallel between the episode of the bronze serpent and his own crucifixion. Two features immediately are recognizable. One, the bronze serpent was lifted up on a pole, and Jesus himself will be lifted up on the cross. Second, the bronze serpent was a source of life. All those who looked at it were immune from the venom of the live snake. Jesus, likewise, is also a source of life for all those who looked up to him in faith. To be noted that we are all sinners, having been poisoned by pride, greed, lust, envy, and all other forms of sins. If we look up to Him with trust, He will heal us by the Holy Spirit, who can gradually free us from pride, greed, lust, envy, and all the rest. It is said that after Jesus was taken down from the cross and placed in the tomb, the cross was thrown into a ditch and covered with stones and earth, so that the Christians might not find it. However, in the year 326, Queen Helena, the mother of Emperor Constantine the Great, is said to have discovered the cross and enthroned it in the Church of the Holy Sepulchre in Jerusalem. Up to the present, the Church celebrates yearly, on every September 14th, the feast of the exaltation of the cross, to commemorate the discovery of the Lord's cross by the Empress Helena. To be noted that for so long, the cross has been the emblem of suffering and shame. The scandal of the cross would only be removed by if the meanings attached to it, that is, for instance, from cruel punishment in protracted suffering and shameful humiliation, these will be completely overturned and now becomes the sign of victory of God's love for the world, and also becomes a judgment for the devil, since Jesus will conquer him on the cross. Finally, Jesus' death on the cross will be an exaltation, because being lifted up, he will draw people to himself. Hence, Jesus hanging on the cross needs to be looked up and exalted for anyone to be saved. Thank you for watching. Shalom.